Hello, Aquarians, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your love reading for December 2019. This is going to be your last love reading of the decade, so I thought I would see, how love and romance is going to go for you as we close out this decade and we begin the new one. So, as you guys know, this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, especially Aquarius Venus. I do recommend for your love readings, you always go and check what your Venus sign is, just because I find at least that those resonate the best, and other people have told me, that's going to resonate the best, and it has resonated better for them to check out their Venus signs. If you guys haven't, do make sure to subscribe, okay? Also, if you are a subscriber, make sure you're still subscribed, just because YouTube has been messing around with everything for the past few months. Don't know what's up with that, but there have been even unsubscribing me from people that I watch like every day, so just make sure. It's been really weird. I don't know what they're up to. But let's see here, Aquarius. So let's check this out. Also, guys, stick around at the end. I'll be explaining how you can get half off of any 20-minute or longer reading for the remainder of this year. So let's see here, Aquarius. Let's look at your energy in terms of love this month. Oh, wow. Guys, I even chose a really nice deck. I used my Ethereal Visions deck because I didn't want another harsh reading from you guys. And I feel like I've been trying really hard to not get the readings to be harsh. But this past few months with you guys, it's just been a really harsh time. So I'm just going to move this rock so that my tarot blanket here doesn't keep popping up and moving things around. It's driving me crazy. I can't help but tell you, I'm just going to have to tell you because I know you guys are like, aren't you going to show us? Yes, your energy in terms of love this month is the Three of Swords. You're feeling heartbroken. For some of you, it's like you've been backstabbed 3 times in the past. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long. It just feels like we've been heartbroken many times here. We're really feeling it this month. We could even be feeling very alone. If you've been through a breakup recently, if you don't have somebody, we're really feeling it. And don't worry, we're going to look into that. But I'm going to look first now at what your goals are and your focus is this month. You guys really want to bring love in here. Maybe with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, maybe a Scorpio. But she is kind of a Cancer or Pisces that goes through, also rising and moon signs. For me, when they show up as this, it usually means that their rising sign or their sun sign, but it could be others as well. But the Well and the Queen of Cups. The Well is one of Matt Hughes' personally designed cards for this deck. It's not part of the traditional tarot. The Whale, not the Whale. The Well is kind of the cistern or the birthplace where all things begin. It's kind of that maternal Gaia energy, Mother Gaia energy, Mother Earth, like where all things come to fruition. So it is the creator energy. You want to create the love that you really, we want a certain type of love. We want deep love. We could even want love with a specific person. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Probably Sun or Rising. Pisces, Sun or Rising. Maybe even a Scorpio, Sun or Rising. They could have to do with a specific sign. But in all, there is this need to bring more love into our life. We want love. We want real, romantic, wonderful, life-giving love here. We just want to be loved is what I get from you guys. It's like, I just want to be loved. A love that gives back is for some of you, interestingly enough. So let's continue to see how things play out, and then I'm going to look a little bit more into that Three of Swords energy we got there. How are things playing out in terms of love for you this month, Aquarius? And if it doesn't resonate, guys, don't take it. The messages aren't for you, especially with love readings. Do check out especially so your Venus sign, like I said in the beginning. What's happening this month in terms of love for you guys? I really did not want this to be like this, but here we are again, aren't we? 1 second. I just want to stop this before my phone goes off. Making sure. Okay. All right, sorry. My friend was trying to call me. Aquarius, and as I was just getting that, it's interesting, but the Five of Wands and the Magician reverse both came out. So some people might be trying to get in contact with you, get at you, and you're like, I don't know what you're really bringing to the table. But when the Magician reverse shows up, you ain't trusting them. You ain't trusting this situation. I feel that because of some experiences here, some of you guys are really just like not willing to put any energy towards love that isn't feeling 100% perfect. And that's okay. You're a fixed sign. It feels like the experiences and the lack thereof of stability in the past in our love life, the amount of conflict, the issues, how we feel that it feels like some of you guys are reflecting on a wrong done to you, how somebody has treated you. What are they really getting at? What's really going on here? Or what really happened there? I'll see if it's a past situation, because I do have an 8 of Pentacles in reverse before those 2 cards. And even though it's 8 of Pentacles, not 8 of Cups, I don't know. I just get kind of a sense of past. Someone from the past, a situation that didn't, that no matter how hard we felt like we worked on it, it's like no matter, you couldn't put any more work into this. Like there's no more work to be had on it. And you can't really see where we can continue to build when we're just hitting this conflict with somebody that we just don't feel, I feel like, that we can trust. The Magician reverse. But let's continue to see here. I'll take that, but let's see if these ones come out with it. That's weird. Sorry, I'm going to be quiet a little bit until I get all the cards out. So I don't want you guys to hate me forever for all your readings lately coming out so harsh. I really... Come on, And I know that I know for a fact that is your energy, guys, because I've been reading for a lot of Aquarians lately. You guys are just like, come on, why can't things be better? And I'm like, I'm not doing this to you. This is just what's coming up. I by no means wish this kind of energy and situation on you, but oh my God, this feels like... See how things end this month. Where does this leave you in 2020? Where does all this insanity leave you in 2020? Oh, thank God. That's better. That's much better. Okay. I'll take that. We'll take that for now. And then we're going to start pulling clarifiers. Because already, as you know, there's a lot of cards out on the table here. It just feels... I need to see if this is about what I think it is here. Before I do any... I touched the Aquarian deck and already you guys get cards popping out. This is a situation where there has been no contact. For some of you, there is a situation that there has been no contact. Maybe somebody abruptly, it feels like there's been an abrupt breakup for some of you. Maybe at the beginning of the month, maybe not at the beginning of the month, but you're feeling foolish. That's really where all this energy kind of stems from. And I'm going to look a little bit more at that 3 of Swords specifically, but in a general sense, Ace of Wands, this is kind of where we're coming out of. Ace of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. So there has been a lack of communication. Somebody literally cut off the flow of power, the flow of energy, the communication aspect. And there hasn't been the energy between you and somebody else here. If you're in a relationship or you're definitely not breaking up, it just feels like you guys are going through some rough times in terms of communication. And can we work past this? There's a lot going on in terms of the 9 of Swords in your headspace, just because this is the second time this card is out, unfortunately. It has a lot to do... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong card. We do have 8 of Wands upright and reverse here, too. But 8 of Wands upright comes in at the very end of the month, unfortunately. But 9 of Swords is here. 9 of Swords is also here. As you can see, we get 2 ladies really sobbing and having really horrible dreams. I love this this Nine of Swords, because it shows all these horrific, like monstrous characters, or energies that are up in her head telling her this, and like stroking at her and laughing at her, making her feel bad and guilty and like a failure. How could I have let this happen? How could I have been so foolish as to not see this coming? Some of you guys are blaming yourself about a situation, maybe somebody that left you, that broke up with you, and you're kind of like, how did I not see this coming? How did I not see how bad this situation was? How did I not see that it was going to turn out this way? But let me look a little bit more at this Three of Swords, about where we're coming from and why our goals are what they are. I don't let them pop out, actually. I don't want to pull them out. Okay. Nine of Rods reversed. The Devil. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Capricorn. Oh, it's Jupiter and Capricorn. Here we go. All right, so Jupiter and Capricorn. That's all 12th house stuff for you. So that's why Nine of Swords is coming up. How did I not put that together there? We also have Venus moving into your sign later in the month. And that's why things, I think, start to get a little bit better at the end of the month. But just like in, and you guys are going to kill me, just like in your monthly read, we got a lot of Capricornian energy really holding us to it. It's like saying, put your money where your mouth is, Aquarius. Do you really want change? Do you really want this stuff? Well, you ain't working on it. And it's kind of showing you areas where you shouldn't be putting in work, just because Eight of Pentacles reverse keeps coming up. You're focusing on, I don't know what that is. Like the Eight of Pentacles reverse, I think it came out in your other reading as well, but Nine of Wands reverse and the Devil. You really got to look at your boundaries and the way you structure your life here, especially in terms of your mentality and who and what we put our energy into. If we're like beating ourselves up internally, or really feeling foolish and stupid, like a failure over a situation where a Magician reversed kind of took from us here, or somebody's been a snake in the grass. Like this is the snake oil salesman for me, the snake in the grass. The Magician reverse is not really a great energy. It's somebody that it just feels like it's manipulation. It's manipulating your power to a means of destruction in a situation. And right next to it is the moon, which is bringing out those fears. And I do feel like this is that Gemini full moon. It's really going to hit you. It's going to bring up some stuff here, especially, and it's weird because you actually came up in Scorpio's reading, and here's Scorpio right in the middle of your reading here. I won't be surprised if we get a death card, but King of Cups reversed. Yes, we could be dealing with a water sign from the past. We could be feeling the emotional. It feels like this person drew back their emotions. They took away their emotions. Either that, or they are being extremely cold and harsh in terms of their emotions. When the King of Cups is reversed, he is sad, he's harsh, or emotionally manipulative in an unhealthy way. I don't really feel, some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that has emotionally manipulated you, or you feel that, a situation ended and now it's kind of like that aftermath where you're putting things together and you're learning lessons, but you could be really harping and griping and getting stuck on the fact that this person manipulated you, that they took something away from you, and that they made you feel foolish, and that, maybe everybody saw it and all this stuff. And I don't know, some of you guys feel like you can't work past that, or you get stuck when you try to work past, how this person treated you and how you should move on towards love beyond this. And I have to say, guys, you're letting your fears, you're letting all this negative stuff really drive you. And oh God, what did I hear? There was a quote yesterday and oh my God, I literally was watching Catfish and I heard this. It was like Rashad Jennings said this. Surprise. It was like the weirdest thing ever, but God, what was it? It was something about, if you fear being, you can't fear being hurt in love. You can't fear that. And I think Aquarians, you guys, out of all the signs that I've ever read for personally and non-personally, you have the hardest time grasping that. And I'm not really sure why that is, but you have to understand that with love comes hurt. That's what it was. With love comes pain. And if you're not willing to accept the pain with the love, if you're not willing to have some breakups, learn some lessons, deal with a Magician reverse once in a while, or even a lot, you have to take what lessons you're supposed to be learning from them and stop blaming it on somebody else and putting it on this person and that person. They didn't treat me well and they didn't do this. What was your role in all this? And I feel that the messages have been really harsh for you guys because Capricorn is here. The devil keeps showing up, and yes, it's going to keep showing up and showing you what you need to move past, where you're blocked. And with the Nine of Swords showing up twice and the Eight of Pentacles reversed, you're not working past it in the way that you should be. You're allowing your fears to dictate your life. You're allowing your fear of being hurt and your fear of really succeeding in terms of love dictate your life. Yes, we might want this Ace of Pentacles just beyond, this Moon, King of Cups reversed right here. It's like, it's right there. But emotionally, you're not ready for it. I mean, that's what this shows up as. So, I'm not going to, yeah, I remember that I said that, he could be that Scorpio energy, but more importantly, when any card comes up in your reading, it's about you. It's about your energy. It's about the emotional growth that you need to go through here. And when he's showing up, I mean, there's selfish, shallow, self-satisfied, emotionally manipulative, unwilling to see the other person's perspective kind of energy. You're very, again, it's selfish energy. You're being selfish in terms of love, and you're not really looking. I'm not saying that it might not even be you, but there is growth that needs to be learned before we can get that Ace of Pentacles, that solid, stable, long-term relationship, that situation that we can rely on, something that, isn't just passion and fun, but also as the meat and the potatoes of a real relationship, something that's got the bones, the skin, and things that are going to keep it going. We got the structure. You want a structured, healthy, wealthy relationship that you can rely that it's going to be there, because it feels like it's been so flitting, and no matter how much work we put into it in the past, it hasn't worked. But I think with the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse, it's saying stop looking for love and start working on you. This all has to start with you. So if you're single and you're wondering why these things happen, why this person break up with me, why does this crap keep happening to me, why am I ever going to find my person, I just want this, and I'm saying that because every single Aquarius that I've read for, it's crazy, every single one of you guys have been like, I just want a relationship with somebody I can rely on, I want a partnership because I don't want to deal with all this crap on my own. And I think it's a little bit funny just because that's such fixed sign energy of, I don't want to deal with all this crap on my own, I want to deal with the bills and all this other stuff on my own, but also I deserve this because I've been through the goddamn ringer. I can see that. I mean, it's come up in your readings for months. You guys have been going through the ringer in terms of love. But Jupiter is going into Capricorn now to really focus you in on the Nine of Swords, why these things keep happening. You have to be willing to really open yourself up and not, sometimes I see the Nine of Wands as being like, nope, I'd rather stay in the Nine of Swords position and allow myself to continue in this negative head cycle, continue in this negative headspace that's never going to work out for me. This disappointment, this delay, I'm allowing all these feelings of failure and oh my God, again, holding your head in your arms and crying and woe is me. It's kind of the pity party, middle of the night pity party card, finding reasons to be upset, finding reasons to, again, continue on this negative, illusory mental cycle here. You guys, you have to tell yourself that, you deserve this. You have to tell yourself that it's happening. And you have to stop telling yourself, woe is me, it's always going to be this way. You need to stop the pity party here. I'm going to pull some cards for advice, but it's asking you really to stop, stubbornly acting like there isn't an issue with you in this situation. And I know you guys hate that, and I'm probably going to get all sorts of angry comments about it, but this is the message that keeps coming in, is you have to work on you, and you're not working on you in the way that you should be right now. And you could be making some foolish decisions because you've been running around in your head so much and you're unwilling to just sit down and put in some work into getting healthier about love and, changing your viewpoints. The way we're thinking about it is not mature, and it's emotionally not going to help us in the future. It's like you're fighting yourself. So let me see how this switches here by the end of the month and into the next year, because things start to look good. They do start to look good. But that Nine of Swords is right there before things start looking good again. Which means that, yes, you have to confront some negative issues. You have to confront some failure. You have to confront something in your life that brings this into you, that you fear. You have to confront what that Nine of Swords is and why you keep sitting in this spot crying, and instead of, just working on you, which is all you need to do here. It's like all you need to do is help yourself, is get the help that you need. For some of you, you might need professional help when this kind of energy comes up. The Nine of Swords is something that if it comes up in a personal read, I do like to say, maybe you should go and start talking to a therapist. You might have depression, anxiety, issues that hold you back, social anxiety, some fears here, some issues that go deeper, trauma even, that needs to be worked through, because it's manifesting in extremely unhealthy ways here, and emotionally unhealthy ways specifically for you, which completely contradict what you want in terms of love. It's like you want all this wonderful energy, and yet you're putting all your work that you should be putting it on yourself into this. Like, why are you putting 8 of Pentacles? Like, why are you doing that? And again, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing that? You know, that's just not... Your greed for... I don't even know why, because again, sometimes with the 8 of Pentacles reversed, I just get a sense of greed. You want this, but you're not willing. And I don't want to tell you guys this, because please don't yell at me. Fixed signs get really upset when you tell them what to do. And I can't tell an Aquarius what to do, but you got to put this work into you. You're being greedy. Like, I don't want to say you're being greedy about what you want, but have you really put this effort into you instead of lamenting about it and having a pity party and doing X, Y, and Z for everybody else, or living, I don't know. It's like you're just kind of chaos right now. Again, I really didn't want this reading to be like this. Damn it, Aquarius. Damn it. Let me try to get some positive messages now. In terms of what all this 8 of Pentacles reverse 9 of Swords is, because we see, when I see doubles, this especially goes for people that, you know, are readers themselves, are psychics, are clairvoyant, are some type of metaphysical, some type of psychic here. When you get the 8 of Pentacles, you get doubles and different decks in a reading. For me personally, that is a sign, especially to those people, you know, this is going to resonate more for you, and there is internal work that needs to be done that will change you externally. It's a special message for you guys. Yes. Let's see. Clarify that. Double 8 of Pentacles. Ooh. Double 9 of Swords. For love for Aquarius this month. I don't know. This is like, I don't want to say, guys, like, I know this isn't like the reading that you probably want, where I'm going to tell you guys to work on you, but like, as soon as I say that, look what comes out. The Hermit reverse and the Emperor. You need to spend some time alone, whether you like it or not. Whether you damn like it or not, I'm sorry. Like, these are the messages that I get. Please don't hate me. But Hermit reverse and the Emperor is saying you have not been taking the time out that you need for you. You've been, you know, trying to probably start something else, or trying to go for this person, or focus on love in a different way. Maybe I'll start an online account and start meeting people. Maybe I'll go and try this job, or maybe I'll try something else to satisfy me. When you really need to sit down and work through this in a deeper level, you know, this is taking authority over your emotions. This is being able to realize what needs to be done. The Hermit goes within and seeks out the answers, seeks out the wisdom that is needed to push on. They take the pause. Much like the Hangman, they pause, they surrender, and they say, all right, let's work through this. Let's really go deep. Let's bring all this stuff out. And again, with all this Capricornian energy, it's all 12th house for you. It's going to be really your inner world. And that's why I think all this 9 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles reverse is coming out. It's like, you haven't been working on this. Jupiter and Capricorn ain't going to let you have what you want until you work on this. That is the message of, that is just the energy of it. Yes, Jupiter is a benefic planet and it wants to give, but it's not going to let you just have it. You're going to have to work. There's no rewards without work. There's no rewards without effort, even in the inner house stuff. I mean, look at your rewards when you do work, though. When you get your shit together. When you start working on you and you stop focusing on all the other little things outside of you and what you should be putting your energy into. This month, in terms of love, if you want things to get better, if you want to be moving on and, you know, healing, like, this is such a wonderful heal, coming into alignment energy. We suddenly start pushing on. We suddenly are moving forward. We suddenly are moving towards success. Things, it's like, it just feels like you move smoothly on. But what you gotta do is what's in between all of that. And, like, I know that this isn't supposed to be that, but as a reader, my focus as a I'm not going to give you a bunch of bullshit readings telling you to do this, that, and the other thing about exes and other crazy stuff. That's my goal as a reader. You guys should know this if you enter my channel, is to get you on your highest and most fulfilling path. And I don't mess around with all that other stuff. What do you, like, what your base desires are and everything. Do you want real love? Do you really want something that you claim that you really want? And you claim that, you know, you've been working towards? Yeah, I'm sure that you do. But Two of Swords reversed and the Ten of Cups. You have to make a decision to get there. And you have to let some things go. You have to stop sitting at the crossroads and waiting for, I don't know, it's like you're waiting for the universe to do the work for you. Jupiter and Capricorn ain't like that. Even with 12th house stuff, you got to work through this. You got to write about it. You got to talk to somebody. You got to really confront some big things head on this month. And my heart is with you guys because it came up even in your other reading. You know, there are big things we have to confront. Work has to be put onto you, and you have to stop looking for, you know, the reward without the work. Harsh messages, guys. Yeah. Let's see what comes up here. I don't want it to be a Three of Swords, please. Came out for a second, went back in. So I'm not taking it unless it comes all the way out. Anything else about the challenges that we need to know here? I'm using my special deck here that I got as a gift from a client named Dave, who came in and brought this to me. You can get this deck actually for $8 over at, I think, Spencer's. Surprisingly enough. It's a really cool deck, though. It has all these cryptids and monsters from all different cultures from all around the world, and it's actually really awesome. So let's see here. Anything else we need to know about the challenges this month for love? Yeah, the challenges. Oh, for you guys. Wow. Okay. Wow. I can't even believe some of these cards. I just can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Aquarians, you guys are like all gonna like unsubscribe, I feel like, by the end of this year. But I love you guys. Really, I do. I really do. How do I even begin this? Yeah, your challenges. The Hermit. The Magician reversed. Stay away from that person that you know is no good from you. Stay away also from manipulative energy yourself. If you're trying to manipulate a love situation to your benefit, don't try to do that this month, especially so if it's with a water sign. And I'm getting this message probably just like just did the Scorpio reading. Definitely don't try to do that with Scorpios. They will smack you down. They're in no place this month. They have no time to deal with people like exes and people trying to, you know, come back into their life. It's like, step back. They work in. And you need to go in and work on you, obviously. When the Hermit comes up and the Magician reverse, you got to stop finding different diversions for your energy. It's like you divert the energy. At the end of the day, for a lot of you, the Magician reversed is you. This is like it's almost like you have a devil and an angel on your shoulders here, and one's like, you need to sit back and like meditate and like get some help and really reflect and learn and really just take a step back and, you know, again, work through some stuff here, like realign yourself, readjust your goals, your expectations, and how you're doing things. Like really look at why things are the way they are. The Magician reverse is like, no, I think I'm just going to keep on trying to find love. I think I'm just going to keep on trying to make money. I think I'm going to keep on trying to do all this other stuff in all these chaotic ways. And it's like Four of Pentacles reverse. She's kind of like this snaky monster lady, and I do feel like the whole situation will kind of consume you almost in a really weird way with this card. I feel like if you again be that Magician reverse and you divert your energy away from the Yeti, which is like the Hermit is like where you need to be this month, and that's why it's coming up reverse and upright. It's what you need to be doing, but you're kind of refusing to do it. And the Four of Pentacles reverse says, you know, things are going to fall away until you do so. The ground that you're standing on, the stability that you have accumulated to this point is going to start falling away unless you do something about it. It's asking you to shift, and Jupiter and Capricorn, again, it's going to make it hard for you if you don't make this easier on yourself just by putting in this effort and work. Ten of Pentacles reverse comes in as well. When tens are reversed, ends of cycles. And we do have two tens on the table here. Ten of Cups. If you want the Ten of Cups, you're going to have to let go of the Ten of Pentacles, what you've built up until now. You have to let go of past traumas, hurts, people, situations, especially exes or people that have messed with you, that have hurt you. You just have to let it go. You got to stop harping on it. You got to start blaming them. You got to stop carrying the energy with you. This is asking you to let something huge go. Fully let it go when the Ten of Pentacles is there. You know, Ten of Pentacles is also, you know, this really, I have to say, it's like loss of reputation there. There's dealing a lot with who you are and generational stuff. it's like you need to really, I think that again the Hermit comes up just as what you need to do this month to break free of all of this chaotic stuff. So stop with the chaos, stop putting your energy here, there, everywhere towards this person, that person. Maybe this is something I should do, maybe I should try to get my hands in there, maybe I should try to control this, control that, get this under my belt. And it's like, no, Aquarius, because you will drive yourself crazy and it will be destroyed with the 10 of Pentacles and Kali, which is the the Empress here. And I love that the Empress is Kali, especially now that Uranus is in Taurus for the next 7 years. Like, how perfect, the mother of the destroyer here. Like, she is, oh, I mean, this is perfect. And so instead of manifesting, you will be destroying. You know, Kali will come in and destroy this on you. But you also, it also kind of says if you want the life that you want, you have to go within and become Kali from within. You have to, if you want to manifest the life that you are now saying that you want to manifest, the stability that you want, obviously whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, which feels like a solid, stable, trustworthy, loving, good relationship, something that you guys probably haven't had in a while, you have to go within and destroy the tendencies, the inner issues, you know, again, the trauma, the things that have built up that stop you from having that. Because at the end of the day, it's not other people, it's you. And I know that's a hard message, but Jupiter in Capricorn is harsh. Kali is harsh. She's like, the problem is you, so you got to kind of figure out what you need to do at the root of it here. The roots of you are crumbling and falling away because you're not the same person that you were, but also the way you've been going about this change, the way you've been trying to deal with it has been unhealthy because you've been trying to cope with it with unhealthy old coping mechanisms, right? I feel like this is just like almost like a continuation of your other reading, but like love is here at the end of the month. Like there is love. It will be there, but you have to step up to the plate, put on your big boy pants, and do some major internal changing. And you got to stop scattering your energy here, there, everywhere, trying to especially chase money and success. Any type of greed or money or physical, you know, even base needs like sexual needs and stuff like that. If you're running after a person to try to get any of that, or a situation to try to get any of that, it's going to blow up in your face in a really bad way this month. And it's going to bring you back to that Nine of Swords position. Because of how you go about it. So there needs to be healing internally of where we're at, of how we approach this, and how, again, we feel about ourselves. 12th house stuff is big. And, you know, we have a lot of Capricorn energy, obviously, right now. So I'm not surprised that your reading is like this. I should have expected this because 12th house, I mean, we got so much in Capricorn. It's going to be like this with you guys, isn't it? For a while, I used to have a little bit of trouble connecting with your energy. And as soon as Jupiter went into Capricorn, it was like, bam, click, there we go. So, I get it now. We're in the 12th house and it's time to transform. And Jupiter is that dad energy that's like, nah, what did you learn from it? Time for some character building. I'm not just going to let you have it now, right? Wouldn't it be, can't just let you have dessert before dinner. You have to learn how to cook the dinner first. And you got to go out and buy the ingredients. And you have to learn how to use an oven. And all that fun stuff. So let's see what comes up for love for you guys from the Romance Angel deck here. What do my Aquarians need to know in terms of love this month? And I don't think things are going to be bad. I know that these readings have been harsh, but it's like prompting you to release a lot. And love is there. Beauty is there. That Ace of Coins can come in, but you have to move past some blockages to get there. So really, it's not that bad. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And I feel that in the process of exploring some feelings is when you're really learning all of this, when you're going through a lot of this. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You have to have faith. You have to have positive thinking. And you guys really need to work past your Nine of Swords problems and why you allow that to kind of tell you. It's almost like you're like Daria and you're just kind of like, oh, woe is me, life sucks, like, whatever. Like, you're just that kind of mood towards love. But if you put out that mood towards love and then you gripe and complain and get upset that it's not coming in, you ain't going to bring in love. So a lot of shifting internally, a lot of 12th house shifts for you guys this month for love. And I'm sorry again that I feel like all my readings for you guys lately have been harsh and I don't want them to be that way. So hopefully January will be lighter. But if you guys want to get half off of any reading that you book for the rest of the year, guys, just email me. My description box isn't, sorry, not for any reading, but for 20-minute and longer readings the rest of the year, it will be half off. I'm having a hard time saying that, I guess, in every video. so I keep messing it up. But yes, all the information on booking a reading is right below this video in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys in the general reads, and I'll see you guys in 2020. Namaste, guys.